Yeah, this couch is comfy. Yeah. I told you, Sarah and I went and picked this up. Yeah. I was listening to God Is Somebody I Used to Know, and that made me all depressed.
Yeah, that is a sad song. That's why you gotta watch the video for Walk Off the Earth when they do it.
Walk Off the Earth.
Because they do the same song, they just do a cover of it. Oh, it's awesome. So
Okay,
there's
I'm
like
watching
5
that.
people all on one guitar, and they're all doing the instrumental stuff,
wow.
and they sing it. Oh, it's so cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely
Walk
check
Off the
that
Earth.
out.
They're awesome.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Hey, Blue Table fans, time for your morning show.
Or afternoon.
Yeah, your afternoon show. So just to set a context, Shannon sent out an email earlier this week saying to staff that Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, is going to be a normal business day.
Right.
But if they wanted it off to,
let us know. Right.
But apparently, all the people that work here feel incredibly secure in their jobs.
Nobody
so that
told me
they
that
can just kind of
today.
just not show up whenever they feel like.
How many people came in today? I think 5 total,
Josh,
including us.
Thomas, Spencer, you, and me.
5.
Yeah, that's it.
Out of how many employees do we have?
20. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right around 20.
That's sad.
It's like 12 to 14 artists and about 6 admins.
Yeah. Oh, Franny though, she got a hold of me.
Oh, Franny.
She came.
Franny's our new person.
She came in this morning and nobody was here, so she waited for a little while, and nobody was here. So then she just emailed me and said, "Hey, Shawn, I'm gonna go work from home."
Who was she supposed to train with?
John.
Yeah. So.
John or Dave, I think. So yeah.
There you go.
It's okay though. I mean, people are just so.
By the way, we're
tired.
hiring. I need about 10 artists.
No.
No, seriously? Is there a group of like 10 artists out there that just want to move out and take it seriously?
I think our artists take
Oh, that's terrible. This is going to be publicized.
Yeah, they're all tired from Turkey Day.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't eat turkey, because I don't want to get tired.
Yeah, turkey.
Yeah.
So we did something different for Thanksgiving this year. Well, the normal thing is Tammy spends 24 hours slaving away to do a whole spread by herself. She does everything.
You don't help her at all? Or like McKenna?
I don't know. I'm not really paying attention.
Judging right now. Judging.
She's doing it. Well, she likes to do it. She's a cook. That's her
until she's
element.
in there for like 5 hours, and then she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. This sucks."
No, I don't think you understand the mechanic.
All right.
Here's the mechanic in our house. And in fact, this came to the fore this morning, actually. So my grandmother and my aunt are visiting, which is awesome. I love them both. And so my aunt is making like scrambled eggs. Okay. And so I get out some sausage, and I'm like, "Oh, would you mind making this sausage?" Okay. And she looks at me like, like I'm... Who do you think you are? I'm not making your sausage. Make your own sausage. She's like, "Well, there's a pan down there. Make your sausage." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Because Tammy doesn't like me in the kitchen when she's in the kitchen. Right. She's like, because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to, if I started making my sausage myself, she'd be like, "Could you not be in here right now? Let me make this for you."
She kicks you out of the kitchen.
Yeah, she kicks me out of the kitchen and makes all the food that I want. Right. So, no, it's not something where I'm just like, "Oh, you do it," and I'm not.
So what did you guys do this year then?
Okay, so my wife's father has remarried. And so we went to Provo, and in the church cultural hall, they had this big shindig with like 20 people in it. Yeah, it was awesome. Yep, whole Thanksgiving spread. Nice. So Tammy only had to make one thing this year.
That's nice.
What
happened to our pole right there? Do you see that hole in there?
Oh yeah, that's where to make them curved like that, there's actually a strip, right? And then that's just where it's cracked. It's cracked.
Looks like somebody hit it or something.
No, it's actually been like that for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I am like
you just need to put some finishing nails in it and paint over it, and it'll be fine.
Weird.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting. Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Just noticed that.
Yeah.
So I always
We're touching shoulders, which is weird.
always do something different.
Not now though, because you just moved like an inch.
Because I hate Thanksgiving. I don't like it. Because I don't like any of the food.
Yeah.
So last year we did like a Mexican spread. So we just had like Mexican food. Yeah, it was
a Mexican
really good.
Thanksgiving?
Well, so this year we did...
That sounds not good.
We did Italian.
Okay, go ahead.
We did Italian this year. Yeah.
Right.
Some things the kids liked, some things they didn't. It was kind of different, but yeah. No, good. So that's what we did. And I spent like 2 hours cooking as opposed to like the normal like 4 to 6, you know, that most people do. Yeah.
So wait, you cook?
I can cook.
You've had Thanksgivings where you've spent 6 hours in the kitchen?
Yeah, me and my mom used to cook all the time.
Okay, wow.
Well, and that's like really what brought me to this whole conclusion, because like me and my mom would cook, you know, and we'd get up early, like at 6 a.m., get the turkey in, you know, and get everything else going and stuff, so that everything could be done by like 2. And then we would eat, and everybody would just, oh, okay, we're going to go home now, and they'd leave, and then we have to clean up and do everything. And I was like, why do we do this? This is crazy. So I kind of refused to do that. So, yeah. So we just do kind of what we want now. But the kids like it. It's kind of fun. Like, I ask them what they want to do. So this year we did, like, Italian with, like, cookies. What they wanted.
Cookies? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do for Thanksgiving? Cookies!
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's pasta and
Sounds
cookies.
like fun.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. And we watched movies all day. I didn't leave my house. It was fantastic.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
Yeah, it was fun.
That sounds really great. Yeah. A nice, relaxing Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What's interesting, because with relatives from out of town staying with us now,
Right.
it's like it gives like a perspective on how Tammy and I are like running our household.
Right.
Because we're like the Galapagos Islands of the family. We've evolved our whole way of how we do things.
Right.
You know, because they're like, what time are the kids going to bed? And we're just like, oh, we let them go till they just fall asleep and.
What time is that?
Go to, I don't know. I've never stayed up that late.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your kids are up later than you.
Usually, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then
It's not saying a lot.
So
though. You
Tammy,
go to bed at like 6:30.
So Tammy, that's an exaggeration. It's more like 7:30. So anyway,
7.
so Tammy usually, you know, she'll take care of things after I nod off, right? And but one night she was here till 2 a.m. and I had fallen asleep.
Right.
So my aunt and grandmother were like, what do we do? I mean, all the kids are up.
Oh my gosh.
You know, well, and they had heard me tell them, because I said, okay, you kids, put yourselves to bed at 9:15. Right? And so the next morning I got up and I'm like, oh man, I just dumped this on them. Right? See your eyebrows go?
I know.
This is the judgment level.
I tried not to.
That is how harshly you're being judged. This is how high the eyebrows go.
They were all the way up.
You are condemned.
Try not to now.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
so anyway,
yeah.
So I was like, so the next morning I'm like, so how did it go last night? Because I found out, because, you know, from Tammy, I'm like, hey honey, what time did you get home last night? She's like, 2 a.m. She's here packing packages. That's how dedicated we are. So my grandmother is like, well, it was 9:15. I told them to go to bed, and they went to bed. And apparently my kids are just responsive and obedient and do whatever's asked of them. It's pretty awesome.
Even though they have no structure.
Yeah. It's my kids have a cultured self-awareness.
Okay.
Why are you laughing? You're just jealous.
No, I'm not jealous whatsoever.
Because if I whistle, my kids will come running. If I whistle in my house, I whistle them up. You will hear them say that they're coming. So they're supposed to say coming, and then they go and they run up the stairs.
So this is the thing that you've actually talked about. So when I whistle, you guys say you're coming, and then everybody
That's right.
comes.
I train them because that's what I did as a school teacher. I trained kids in how it was supposed to be.
Right.
So I trained my kids to do this. It doesn't take much. In fact, I'm thinking of opening a child obedience school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And anyway, so we'll have like dog treats. So anyway,
oh my God.
But how much money would that make? How much do you think parents would pay for their kids to just snap to like that? A lot is the answer.
I don't know.
So anyway, they will come running, and I'll say, form up smallest to biggest, and they'll do it. And I'll go, okay, now reverse positions, and they'll reverse the things.
What do you do this for?
Sometimes I like to just test to make sure the mechanic's working. That if I wanted them to do something, they would just do it like I asked.
Okay.
So once you do that, then you can kind of let them go. Okay. So yeah, I'm like, don't nag my kids about playing video games because...
Who nagged your kids about playing video games?
Their mother. Yep. Because I'm like, it's important that children have time to play video games.
Yeah. If they get all of their other stuff done. And video games isn't your number one thing. I have no issue with video games until it comes to a point where video games are the first thing that's done.
Yeah.
If their homework's not done, if chores aren't done, and stuff like that, then that's when I have an issue with video games. So, but lately it's not video games in my house, it's magic. Magic.
Cards everywhere, right?
Everywhere. Like I come home and he's got it all spread out. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm building these decks, you know. I've never played Magic,
awesome.
so I don't understand the whole dynamic of it, but yeah. He's all about
cardboard crack is what it is.
Yeah, I mean he quit playing Xbox actually for like 3 months, which is unheard of because he was playing Magic. Yeah. But there's this awesome. Game shop up here by...
What? In Spanish?
Oh yeah, you didn't
know. Where?
Yeah, so it's up by Domino's Pizza on the top of the hill.
Wait, Domino's Pizza? On Canyon?
No, on Center.
On Center Street?
All the way to the very top where it hits Highway 6.
Really?
Domino's is right there, and then there's that little shop.
That car wash?
Yeah, right.
Across from Tesoro?
Right next to the car wash.
No way!
Right.
There's a game shop up there?
I know this, and you don't know.
I don't know! Okay, go ahead.
So,
because your kid is a little nerd.
Oh yeah, so he walks from
fantastic.
school and he'll go hang out at the card shop and play games and stuff until I can pick him up after
You
work.
could do worse.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes. I mean, now he's being sociable, I guess. So.
Oh, that's great.
There's that. Yeah, but we're really into like. So all weekend we played. All day yesterday we played Smash Up. We're really into that game, and then I just got Zach's Munchkin, so I'm gonna take that home. We're gonna play that this weekend. So. And I'm actually having all my girlfriends over, and we're doing a game night tonight, and we're going to play that roller derby game that I got.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. Did you ever paint all of those?
A couple of them. Yeah,
that's
it's
too bad.
Pathetic. I'm so pathetic. Yeah, I painted a couple of them, and in 6 months. I mean, that's good, right?
No, that's not.
I think I'm doing all right.
If you ever want to grab somebody and have like a little paint party and just get it done, let me know. So we could just
I'm going to do it myself.
You're going to do them yourself?
Yeah.
You're determined.
Well, you know, in all fairness, like, I just bought a condo. I've been painting my condo. I'm a single mom. I work 2 jobs. Yeah, I just got 2 of them done in 6 months, you know?
I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
Look at her eyebrows. They're going up.
You
judged me. I'm judging you. Whoever's eyebrows are higher wins.
I just colored my eyebrows, so that's probably why you noticed them
did you?
Yeah.
What color were they before? Were
like
they
white. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't really see my eyebrows.
No, they look great.
Yeah, thanks.
They're great. I saw this thing on the internet where they took otherwise beautiful people, and then side by side they showed them with their eyebrows photoshopped off.
They're gross, huh?
And people look not right at all.
And you know,
they look like trolls with no eyebrows.
There's people that
need these.
That shave them off and then like will draw them in or getting tattooed or something.
I don't like that.
No, I don't think.
That always
I'm
looks
sorry if you have that, but I think it's just a little creepy.
The 2% of our listeners who are
women.
Female. It's actually 5%.
So there was this girl in hair school.
1 out of 5 of those is probably a transvestite.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So there was this girl in hair school.
No worries.
And,
hey, how's it going? Who's Skvaten? Hey, come in and get on the other side.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So there was this girl in hair school.
Hey, Paula. How's it going?
Shawn, let me finish my story.
Well, geez.
Come on!
Yeah, maybe if you were a little faster.
Oh, fine.
Let her tell her story.
Now it's not even fun anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a girl in hair school.
So she had a friend that did tattooing of the eyebrows. So a friend that was just starting to do it. Just starting, right?
Yeah.
So she comes in one day and she had let her friend do her eyebrows and they were so awful.
Oh, I can
And she was like,
imagine.
no, I think they're perfect. And I was like, oh, that's tattooed. No, it was so bad.
Was it tattooed?
It was tattooed. People get them tattooed.
They do their eyeliner and
But I think
eyebrows.
it fades on your face.
Does it?
That's
Because your face like regenerates or whatever?
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I
I
was
don't know. I have a very elderly woman from China that had her eyelashes tattooed. So she has a permanent black line.
Eyelashes?
Eyeliner.
like the eyeliner.
Right
Yeah.
along the eyelashes, the eyeliner.
Yeah.
And it's still dark and beautiful on her face.
Okay.
So most people, they get very faint in their eyes and everything. Her eyes still look great because that tattoo that she got when she was 16. So whatever the Chinese did it.
So occasionally it does turn out okay. I don't
Just
know.
don't let a 2-week
I think any kind of face tattoo
Cosmetology.
cannot go well.
aesthetics student do it for you. Make sure you get someone who's... Hey, Thomas.
Okay, we're here to
That's what
work.
they're doing.
Yep. So we're here
Okay,
to pack.
sounds good.
I came
I
for
brought
half
Paula
her
to
time
help
so
me.
we could both get back home faster.
All right,
We want to
let's
go
do
see
it.
we want to go to the light parade tonight.
Where's that?
Okay, sounds good.
Downtown Met. Don't they always do it every year.
It's not very fun though. And it's always cold.
I think it's fun sometimes.
I used
Hot
to live
chocolate.
right here, so I know. It's easy walking distance. Not
Yeah.
really coming to
Not so
it.
more. Not so much. Yep. So
All right, thanks.
I want to get home.
Wow,
Love you.
yummy.
Good to see you, Shannon. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that's my aunt. Oh, Paula, come here.
Oh, did I hear a voice calling
Yeah.
out from the wilderness?
Paula, this is Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Shannon's the right-hand man around
Nice
here.
to meet you.
It's very nice.
We're doing a show for many thousands of fans. Yes.
Get
Hello.
closer. Get closer.
A big open mouth suddenly shows up in the camera.
Yeah. A giant mouth. Yeah,
Where did you drive it from?
From Oregon.
from Oregon, yeah.
And I'm trying to, and I have to pull out my map and see if there's any way I can get home without going through Nevada.
Why?
Well, you can.
Yes.
You just go through Reno, you go south. But then you got to go all the way up through the Bay Area.
Excuse me, if I go route through Reno south, that means I have to go all the way to Reno across Nevada. And at that point, I
Oh.
just skip into
She
California.
said to avoid Nevada.
Avoid
County-
Nevada.
Dude, yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way.
Can't you just go up and over?
No, you can't. What, through Montana?
Yeah.
Idaho and Montana? That'd be a nice drive.
No, it'd be a crappy drive right now. Oh, in the winter.
Oh, yeah. Go through Nevada and count your blessings.
Yeah, don't go up
But
because
it's
if you
dry
go
and-
north now,
and
it's
beautiful.
so
Yeah.
bad weather. Idaho's like the worst place to drive in the winter. Once it hits like September, you don't want to drive up there.
Well, you know what? I'm going to check the weather before we go and see what it's predicted. If I'm going to hit snow passes and blizzards, yeah, I'll avoid it.
Well, there's this place in Idaho, like right on the border of Idaho and Montana, and in September, there's ice on this pass. Like, it's the worst place ever, and I always feel like I'm gonna die on this one pass. It's horrible. So I wouldn't drive that way at all.
Ice is horrible.
Even if there's not a blizzard, it's like that. It's weird.
Okay. Well, I will take that into good consideration this time of year.
It is so weird to see her here. No, it's like worlds colliding, you know? I mean, she was 19 when I was born. And has been like around. So this morning, you know, a la the sausage incident, right? That's right. You promised me we'd never talk about that.
I thought you were gonna bring that up again.
So anyway, so after the sausage incident, so we all sat down to eat breakfast. So me and Tammy and Grandma Mary and Aunt Paula.
After you made your own.
After Grandma Lori insisted on making it for me. Awesome. So, hey, that's a thing. Are you going to cook for your man?
Yeah, if he cooks too.
What if he doesn't cook? You're
Here's
not
the
going to
thing.
be like...
I'm not
cooking?
like a stay-at-home mom, though.
But what if you were?
Then yeah, I
What
would
if you
cook.
found a man who was independently doing well for whatever reason,
I
and you
don't-
could stay home? He's like, honey, I got all the bills covered. This is all done.
I don't know if I
You don't
would
got to
want
work.
to.
Would you still want to work? And that makes sense to be, you know, active or whatever it is.
I don't even think active. I think there's these certain kind of people that are good with their kids all the time.
Wow.
I like my kids a lot, but no, I don't think I'm like the stay-at-home mom type. I think I would go crazy because I've spent so many of my years not doing that.
Right.
Like, what would I do? Like, all of a sudden I'm going to get crafty and like do arts and
Right,
crafts.
and
Like,
wear
what
like
would
an
I do?
apron
Right.
and
What would I
make
do?
gingerbread men.
I don't
and-
even know. Like, I think I would at least work part-time.
Right.
So.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Or go to school. Or,
everyone
you know,
goes
something.
through like phases, right?
Who's that?
Jason Sparks.
Okay. I'm like, is that supposed to go with
J-Spark.
something? So was that just forgotten when we shipped out his last stuff? Okay.
No, we just got it in. It wasn't forgotten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just got it in.
We got it in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Isn't
Okay,
that funny
so-
that you know the codes now for like?
Right, for who it
Like
is.
we have a four
See,
little
JSPA, and you know who that is.
Yeah, totally.
So, anyway, so you go through different stages in life, and sometimes it takes a while to get into like another one. So you were effectively thrust into the role of both mother and father this whole time.
Right.
You know, and so it's been a struggle for you to like get out and like do other things.
Right.
You know, me on the other hand, I mean, by the time I was 24, I was ready to puke on travel and not being home. You know, so I'm like, yes, I just want to settle down and be sedentary.
Right.
And I'm starting to cycle out of that 20 years later, you know, and be ready to be like, yeah, I'm ready to go, you know, to Alaska or go, you know, on cruises
or to Vegas
or whatever
with
it
me and
is.
Thomas.
Yeah, to Vegas with you and Thomas.
In February, for I forget what it's called, the Vegas Open.
Oh, okay.
It's a tournament out there.
A tournament
You can
for
go
what?
play. You can go play.
A tournament for what?
It's
for 40K?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be coverage.
Right.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at you. Look at the mischievous. She's like, that's awesome. What would
Frontline
that be
Gaming
like?
is doing it.
No, I would just spoil your good time.
No, you wouldn't. You would go to
I'd
bed
be
at
like,
7 o'clock.
it's late. I need to get home. I'm tired.
It would be.
I'd be in the booth, like just sleeping, you know. Nobody wants
We're
that.
not going to do it.
Nobody
You
wants
can go
that.
play. Why don't you sign up for a tournament and go play? When's the last time you've done
I don't
that?
know. I don't know. Maybe it's high time.
It's Vegas. It's like 5 hours away.
Are you talking about Games Day?
No,
No,
a tournament.
so-
There's a tournament in Vegas. When is it?
February something. Frankie's
okay.
company is doing a tournament in Vegas.
Frontline Gaming. Check out their Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Very
It's doing
cool.
awesome.
This was business.
They did it right.
We should take a clip from that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So you should sign up for the tournament and go
yeah,
play.
I just might.
When's the last time you've had fun
I just
doing
might,
this?
right?
You should go have
Yeah,
fun.
I don't even-
He was
Complaining.
actually complaining about that
Yeah, I was like,
the
I
other
don't-
day.
yeah,
He's like,
I
I don't
kinda
even
like-
play these things anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's not okay.
And when you play them, you do like bat riffs and stuff. So is that
Yeah.
even fun?
Right? Oh no, it's fun. And you know what? I like being down here. You know, yesterday on Thanksgiving, I'm like, well, may as well put in a few hours at the. For some reason, I'm looking at my watch, which I haven't worn for 10 years. Right?
It's just there.
Yeah, half past my wrist. So anyway,
Oh my
half
gosh.
past a monkey's ass. So anyway, finish that phrase. So anyway, yeah, it's so I'm down. I have a good time. I love, as you can tell, I love answering the phone.
I know,
You know,
but like
I love my clients.
when's the
I
last
like
time
being
you just
here.
did this just because you wanted
And,
to? Like even
yeah,
at
not
Valhalla,
often.
I forced you to
Not
play
often,
games.
yeah.
Or not force you, but,
But
I mean, you have
I'm
a center
swinging
sheet.
back into it. Like I'm ready. I just need to find somebody to play Warhammer Fantasy with or whatever.
Right.
Rich and I have both committed, hell or high water, to doing 1 bat rep a week for his 4 bat reps a week. And can I just tell you, that is a breakneck pace to do bat reps. If we did 12 weeks of 4 bat reps a week without fail, that would be insane.
So Rich is
Absolutely
doing the
insane.
bat reps now
Oh,
that
he
he's in
is.
charge of them.
He is. Oh, back to breakfast. So we're at breakfast, and that's why I was late today by like an hour.
Yeah, because you said you were going to be here 11
we
to 3,
started-
and I'm like, where is everybody?
I
Like,
knew
nobody
it.
just
Well,
shows up to work today?
I text Josh, and I'm
Okay.
like, I'm running late.
Okay.
So I did have the professionality of saying what was going on, at least, right?
Okay.
So then I can't remember. I called Josh, and I'm like, is Shannon there? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, oh crap. Because now, yes, I knew you would notice and be like, Shawn said he would be here, and he's not here. He didn't do what he said.
Nobody was here, though. That was
Right?
the thing. I was like, where is everybody
What the heck?
today?
Yeah.
I didn't want to come to work today. I
So
wanted
anyway,
to sleep, but I'm here.
The whole
I'm happy
weird
to be
thing
here.
is, they were both like, Shawn, tell us, like, about you growing up, like, from my perspective.
Right.
Because they just saw it, like, from a distance and fragmented.
Right.
You know, because family life, like yours,
Right.
was a bit chaotic.
Right.
And so, to be kind.
Right.
So anyway, so they like, you know, gave me some perspective, and it was a good conversation.
That was all this morning?
Yeah, it was all this. We had like a 2.5 hour breakfast.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That's a long
Yeah, it was
time.
great. No, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Tammy has this big, giant white bathrobe that she bought that's like super comfortable. It's like a deluxe 5-star
And you were
hotel
wearing it?
bathrobe. Yes, and it was fantastic.
You were wearing it, really?
No, I wasn't wearing it.
Who was wearing it?
Who do you think? Tammy's bathrobe?
I don't know. You're going to say that Tammy was wearing the bathrobe? That makes
That's
no
awesome.
sense.
Yep. And Tammy was wearing a suit.
Suit and a tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I led her around by a collar. So,
It got weird.
that's right. You're a monkey.
Oh, boy.
Jump for the banana monkey.
What is your monkey
Wait,
thing?
that's not right.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know.
I
Where
don't know.
we're going with
Monkeys.
that now. Oh, geez.
Yeah, so anyway, on that note,
Oh, man.
so I have a lock on my study now.
Okay.
So
Why?
the kids can't get in.
Oh, they were getting in?
Well, it wasn't like a big problem, but yeah, it's nice.
But big enough you had to put a
have
lock to it? So when you whistled, they didn't get out of your room?
You know what? Do you know what I don't like about you? You call me on my crap. That's what.
Comes right back around, Shawn. Well, and the sad part is that I remember everything and you don't. So
I know.
it's kind of awesome.
Do you have any idea what it's like to be me?
No.
It's very odd.
It's like
It's
you could watch the
even
same
at
thing
family
over and
reunions.
over again.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the first time you've
I
ever
don't
seen
remember
it.
how the movie ended. I'm like, did I watch this? Tammy's like, yes, honey, we saw
You
this
know
this
what's
summer.
funny, too, though,
We
is
went to
like-
Provo Town Theater, and I'm like, did we?
Yeah.
Yep.
But here's the thing. You've never drank.
Never
You've
drank.
never smoked.
Right.
You've never done any drugs.
Right.
But yet
But
you
I'm a
have
complete-
no memory.
Why is that?
And then there's me, on
happened?
the other hand. I have done all of these, and yet I
You
still
got a
have a
mind
memory.
like a steel trap.
Right. It's
You
weird.
do. This is Shannon's mind. That's right. Nothing escapes.
I don't think. I'm sure there's something. Actually, I do have like a kind of a short-term memory.
Oh, do you?
Well, just like the important stuff I'll remember. You know what I mean? But if it's like not important, like I don't have enough room in this head.
Like if we have an interview.
Right. Like 45 minutes.
Yeah. She'll at 10 o'clock. She'll say, Shawn, we have an interview at 11. Don't forget.
And then where's Shawn? He
Where
left.
did he go? Texting.
11
Can't get
o'clock.
through.
We have an interview? What? I told you an hour ago. No, you didn't. Yeah, this is
Yep.
why I get things in writing, though.
Yep.
This is
That's
why I do. And you
fantastic.
hate that.
I do.
Because then you know it's there.
I do.
You don't remember
I
what's
like
on there, but you know I have something
But the thing
there.
is, if I write something down, I'll remember it.
Yeah.
If I see it in letters in front of me,
Yeah.
that will.
Because actually you always remember what you wrote down.
So yeah. So it's very weird to see Paula here. Like that world and this world are going, Independent George! Seen that Seinfeld?
I don't watch Seinfeld.
No. What's wrong
I
with
don't
you?
like it at all.
No Seinfeld, no Pink Floyd.
No.
Yeah, that, I don't understand.
Those are the
that.
two biggest enigmas about me is
Really?
Seinfeld and Pink Floyd.
It's your taste.
Huh.
You have very eclectic taste. Almost seemingly at like random. Something you
Okay.
love and then some other thing that you hate.
Yeah, it is weird.
And you don't like kind of like on something. It's always,
Like it's very.
if it's been
wonderful.
rejected, it has been blasted into deep
There's
space.
some things that are like okay.
Are they? Okay, like
Yeah.
what?
I don't know.
It's okay.
How I Met Your Mother's okay.
What?
How I Met Your Mother's like okay.
Oh yeah,
I'd
okay,
say.
there you
Like,
go.
I mean, I don't hate it, I don't love it, but I
What about
watch
Miley
it.
Cyrus?
Oh gosh. Okay, we had this huge discussion yesterday with my family because they're all like really big into music and like musicians
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Okay.
we were talking, and me and my mom really liked the song, right? Her new one, Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that it was actually her for a really long time.
Really?
So I was like, oh, I love this song.
Ah.
And then I find out, number one, that it's her. And then I watch the video. Hugest mistake ever.
Really?
Oh, she is just a horrible, tragic, train wreck,
Really?
disgusting little girl.
I think
Yes.
she's expressing herself.
By licking a
And
hammer, like the
she
whole video,
is-
naked, like she's disgusting. It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
I don't see what the thing
And I don't
is.
want my kid watching that and being like, oh, Miley Cyrus
But they
is
can
hot.
watch, but your 4-year-old can watch Walking Dead.
She loves it.
Wow.
She loves it.
Wow. Does she think zombies are real?
No.
Does she think there's some
And
possibility?
she actually
that the
does
zombies are
like the
coming?
best zombie voice ever.
Really?
Like she'll walk in and she's like, she's like this creepy little 4-year-old, and she loves it. You know, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Her favorite movie for a long time was Carrie.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me get my eyebrows in judging mode.
Not very good. No, you don't have.
I just look like I'm having a seizure.
But yeah, I do have an issue if my kids look up to somebody like Miley Cyrus. So what I don't let
Do they
Allie
look up
watch
to Miley
is
Cyrus?
like Bratz. I don't let her watch
Oh
Bratz.
yeah, brats are
Like there are these
horrible.
bratty little babies, you know, and then
Yeah.
I don't want Allie to act like that. But she can watch Walking Dead. That's cool. That. I see no issue with it. I mean, if it's scared her, if it's
Sorry.
really, I don't judge you on your parenting. Don't judge me.
Don't you judge me.
We all have our ways, Shawn.
Fantastic.
I mean, if it scared her, I wouldn't let her watch it, but it doesn't scare her.
It's good times.
So, yeah. She still talks about, like, in the first season when the zombies are eating the horse. Have you seen any of
Oh
that?
yeah, no, I've seen the first like 4.
So you know where, like, the zombie
Yes.
was,
Oh,
the
yeah.
zombies were eating
Oh,
the
yeah.
horse? Oh, she still mentions that to
Really?
this day. And
She's
we watched that the
traumatized
first-
by it?
Oh, no, she still talks about it. She's like,
What does
hey,
she
Mom,
say?
there's a horse. I wonder if the zombies are going to get it.
Oh wow, childhood wrecked.
No, she's perfect.
She sees a horse and she thinks, I wonder if the zombies are gonna eat that horse.
Yeah, or like she'll joke around, like she's actually pretty funny. She has quite the sense of humor, and she's like, hey Mom, let's go be zombies and go get that horse. Like that's just kind of the stuff she says. I don't know.
Wow.
I think that's totally fine.
Alright.
Yeah. But, so this girl that I work with at my other job, her brother is doing like a zombie movie, and they're just wrapping it up right now. It's like just a local film that they're doing. And I was like, oh man, I really wish I would have known. Like, I would have had my kids go be zombies in that movie, you know? And she's like, oh, it was like such a bummer, because they would have been perfect at it, because they watch the show all the time, so. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Walking Dead is crazy popular.
It's crazy good. Yeah, so did you see my
Well,
thing?
I'm gonna be able to watch like 4 seasons all at once.
Well, did you see my picture on Facebook that I posted about The Walking
I
Dead?
hardly ever
Okay.
Facebook stalk you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you should,
maybe
because I'm kind of interesting.
once every 1 to 2
So
months.
I put the kids to bed, and I come out, and there's like Legos all over my table, which drives me insane. Like,
Right.
pick up your stuff before you go to bed. Like, I don't want anything out, you know? So I walk out, and I'm all upset, you know, and I'm like, gosh dang it, Quinn, like, why wouldn't you pick up your stuff? And then I get to looking at it, and it was a Walking Dead thing, you know, and Walking Dead was on that night, so there was like the wall with like the city behind it. There was like Daryl fixing his motorcycle in the
Really?
back, and then there was a horse like on the ground, and like there were zombies all over it. Like it was really cool.
Wow.
So I like took a picture of it and I posted it on Facebook. And
That's awesome.
yeah, it was really cool. So see, it's making my kids creative. Yeah, they can watch Walking Dead, but not Miley Cyrus. So.
That's interesting. Wow, I can't wait to see the comments on this. That's great.
You have no structure for your kids, and I let them watch Walking Dead, so.
We have some structure for our kids.
Okay.
Our kids are safe. There's plenty of good food to eat. They get plenty of advice checked in on
Well, I
them.
think there's different
You know.
ways for everybody to raise their
Yeah.
kids, you know? I don't think one
But
way.
our kids are definitely less structured than most kids.
Yeah, I mean, my kids have a bedtime, and
Well, yeah, and I ask them about, you know, well, do you want to do this? Do you like this? You know, is this interesting to you?
yeah.
And
So you don't force your kids to do
I try and guide. Once they decide on something and they decide how long they're going to do it,
Right.
then they're committed. They have to go. They can't just go to karate once and decide
Right.
they don't want to go again.
Right.
Nope, you got to go. And because I want them to have an experience.
Right.
And so I'm trying to like facilitate these experiences so they'll be able to formulate their own lives based on that. And not, because, you know, we're friends with this family where, I mean, it's like, geez, the 15-year-old daughter was having a full-on nervous breakdown because she had to get up at 4:30 a.m. to go to cello lessons.
No, it's crazy.
It was they were hyper-structured. Like every hour of the day was kind of decided for them, and they would go into all these things.
See, and I would think
And
I'm
like,
in the
no, I
middle
don't think
of
that does. Because ultimately, you grow up, you're out on your own, and you end up kind of doing what interests you anyway.
Right.
You know, so for better or for worse, that's what I'm doing with my kids. You know, and that's how it worked with me. You know, I grew up a feral child. And look at me. I turned out great.
Yeah.
All right, on that note.
Alright.
Good times.
That's it? You're done? You're not going to say goodbye?
Yeah, no, I think we're done here. I think that's good.
Guess we should go work.
All right.
I
Yep.
hope everybody
Thanks
had a
for
good
tuning in,
Thanksgiving.
folks.
Now it's Christmas
That did
time.
seem like it was right. Oh, yeah, that was good. That's all.
How much is it?
35 minutes.
Nice. That's not bad.
Yep.